Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Let's check. Yeah, it's Friday, guys. It's Friday. So what's really happening on the market? On the streets of the market? It's Friday, and we actually have a PMI. Let's go here. Let's go here. We actually have manufacturing PMI the whole day for different countries, US, GBP, Euro. So yeah, that might actually make the market to go crazy. And since it's Friday, if we actually check everything that happened actually on US events, most of them they were actually in favor of the dollar. You can see, we can go back and check, everything was actually in favor of the dollar, which means that makes the dollar to go stronger. You can see here everything was just going green. That is not really good for the stock market or the Nasdaq US30s, you see. So that's why we see the market selling. So yeah, today we have a PMI not really that aggressive, but since we have like left and right, that can actually change the way the market moves, especially on gold. But Europe, it's gonna affect Europe, GBP. But remember, these pairs mostly they go together. It's USD sorry, it's GBP USD, Euro USD. All these pairs, they are the major pairs. So which means this is going to affect the way the market moves, especially today, right? So when we go straight to the chart, as you know, we're going to start with DXY. But let me show you the signals that we took actually. I will start from GBP USD. We took a trade on GBP USD as a sell pending order. I hope you can see that we did smash this. We did smash that. But the market did reverse. But at least the market reached this point before going up. I still believe that the market can still push to the lower side. I hope my people did get out. Euro USD, we never had a trade. I was waiting for the market to break this support. When we go on gold, I think we did have a signal. Yes, we did have a signal. This was actually the entry, and then the market went into a smaller profit, not really bad. Then after now, the market is pushing to the upside. So which means if you did not get out now, you are running on a loss. So let's see on the US30, we also had a signal on US30. This one was very, very nice because if you're still holding, or if they are still holding, they are still smashing. We had a pending order and our take profit was here. It was very, very closer to the take profit, by the way. So that was actually on US30. On Nasdaq, we also had quite similar structure like US30. So we also had a sell pending order, which means, yes, my people did it. So for those who want to be part of the team, they know what to do. They know what to do. They can just WhatsApp me. So let's go straight actually without wasting enough time. So we are actually on DXY. Let's actually understand what's really happening here. What's really happening? Let's go maybe on a daily time frame and see the bigger picture. We want to check this bigger picture. So if you check on a bigger picture here, or on a bigger chart, you can easily see that we are actually on a resistance. Let me just draw the a new one. We are actually on an area that we can call it a resistance, and just because the market actually previously did respect that zone before, you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now it's 4. So the question is, will the market actually try to respect this area and push lower? If that is going to happen, it means that is very, very, very good, and that means we might start to see the Nasdaq, US30s, gold trying to go on the opposite direction, which means up, because now they are going down, right? So but it's possible sometimes they can go in both direction. That's possible. So let's go closer on a 4 hours time frame just to understand. That's just to understand what's really happening there. So okay, you can see our resistance. Let's try to yeah, something like that, you see. So if we can check there, it seems like the market actually is trying to respect this point or this zone. So what we're going to do is we're just going to wait and see if maybe it's going to break out. If it breaks out, we know that, yeah, it's going to be bad for the other pairs. But the thing is, there is a chance for some sort of fake breakouts, then the market can actually sell. The market can do that. And the market can do that and still continue pushing to the upside. But what we want to do is we just want to have to wait and see here. I expect it to maybe to sell a little bit before maybe we see a very nice push. That is also possible, but for now we have to understand that this is a major resistance. So anything can happen there. Anything can happen. So let's push to the next ones, which is GBP USD. As the dollar is getting stronger and stronger, what do we do here? We smashed that, it's fine. So what we have here is we're trying to find this downtrend. It's not really clear. We know that the market is selling, but still it's not really proper. Like not everything's just straightforward to say, oh yeah, I can see where I can buy, where I can sell. But since it's a downtrend actually where we can sell, let me just remove this. I think we've been talking about it for quite some time. So what we have something like this. So on this structure, I think maybe it's quite straightforward that there is enough chance for the market to do what? To reverse. Whether the market is going to reach this area or maybe it's going to reach this resistance, it's possible. Anything is possible. So we just have to wait for a proper structure. Whatever that is happening here, it's an aggressive sell, but the structure are not really that visible to a point where we can say, oh, it's breaking this, it's breaking that, especially around this area. So it means we just have to relax, wait for maybe a bounce back before we get it around the top there. Now it's confirmed we are actually on a downtrend. The market is already selling. The market is actually already on this downtrend. So what do we want? We just have to wait for the market to reach this area before maybe we look for a sell. Or maybe the market will create something. We don't know, but the market will end up creating something that we can easily follow. I don't think the market will just continue like this, just selling without any structure. I don't think it's going to continue like that. So a reversal, it's something that we are looking for currently. So now we are actually on the Euro USD, quite similar to GBP USD. So what's really happening is, yes, on this one, I think it's quite straightforward. At least we had a nice or proper structure that we can say it's actually downtrending. But another thing here that you can see is now the market was giving us some very nice structure. For those who know, you can see this ascending support there. Once they break out, you take that sell. Ascending, once it breaks out, you can take that sell if you know what you're doing. Even here, it might continue like that. Once it starts to push lower, you can do something like that and take that sell. So these are some of the stuff that we actually teach on my mentorship. So but what's really happening is, yes, the market is still actually on a support area. If it breaks here, I'll be ready to take that sell. If not, maybe the market will be going up to retest this support area. We don't just say it's a retest or a sorry, not a support, just a support. We can see that the market touched this area several times. So which means that that zone, there is something happening, and that something we're talking about there, it's a resistance. It's a wall where the market is actually respecting, or we can just call it invisible wall, something like that, right? So yeah, that's what I see actually on Euro USD. I'm still expecting to look for some serious shots or sell. And it's Friday, guys. Please don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. So what's really happening on gold? Gold, it's reversing, but we had a sell. The market has been playing games. So on gold, we can easily see that, yes, the market confirms with our downtrend that, you know what, I'm going to the lowest side, even though we see some sort of rejections. But I can see that yes, the market is actually going down. I'm expecting the market to actually continue on a downtrend, but because you saw DXY, it's very strong. So DXY is quite strong, unless if maybe things they're going to change on DXY, or maybe let's say on gold. If things they're going to change, we'll wait for the market to break this resistance before we think otherwise. Besides that, we are still actually on a downtrend, very strong downtrend, by the way, very 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 strong. Hope you see that. So let's push to the next one. We smashed this one also. US30. If you still remember, you know very well that we were on a very nice uptrend. I'm not going to go on a daily time frame. I've been explaining this for maybe a month now, with that uptrend. So what we have now is the market is pushing away from that downtrend. So we smashed that one. It's fine. This did not really matter, which is also fine. What's really happening is now we see where the market is going. It's reversing. So that is going to be our mark. We're going to mark something there, and we're going to say, you know what, around that area is going to be something. Maybe the market is going to come again and reverse. And this helps you to say, don't actually look at your left hand side. I know everyone is going to say, yeah, on my left hand side there is something there. Yes, I see that. Mara, if you start to check your left hand side, you'll end up not trading, because there are so many areas along the way that can stop you to say, okay, every time you check on your left, you will see something like, oh, that maybe might be a support or something. Remember, this was an uptrend. Now it's a downtrend. We don't really care much about what was happening before. Only the closest structures that we had there, and they were both broken. The one, when I say closest structure, I'm talking about this one. We're no longer going to check whatever that's going to happen or what happened before. No. So what I focus on is the market will always give you something. And that something is, we can see that now that the market is bouncing back here. So that it's our it's a possible support area. We can see even here it matches, but we don't really care about that one because we have something which is recent. So the market can come back again here and respect that. We already know that. We will see it when it bounces back because we already marked that area. You see that? So if it breaks this area, we will continue with a sell. Simple as that. We're just going to confuse ourselves there. So try to focus on the present. Yes, we draw all the structures. We look at some previous structures, but don't let them to confuse you, because if you check everything sometimes, and if you don't really wait for the market to create something new, you'll never trade. When you just go trying to sell, there is a support very closer. When you try to, there's another one. So what will you do? Focus on the recent structures. The market doesn't really care much about the previous trend. If the previous trend was an uptrend, you find out that now we're creating our new downtrend. These are different trends. Yes, the market might reverse quite around the same levels, but you can still get it right by, you will see the V shape here. The market is respecting that. You see that? I hope you see that. So don't confuse yourself much with that going back, because you end up getting out very early, afraid to take in trades. Sometimes you'll be just jumping when you see the market keeps going down, because maybe you missed it and you saw that maybe this was going to go down, right? So yeah, that's what we have for now. So I'm expecting the market maybe to reverse anyway, maybe around this area to reverse, then to continue pushing lower, or maybe we might have a consolidation. This happens most of the time. Oh, yo, yeah, sinuses, guys. Sorry, guys. It's early in the morning, so mostly around early in the morning there are sinuses, and I used a spray to clean something here, so I can hear that it's smelling funny. So that's why I have some sinuses. So, anyways, I'm expecting the market to do what? To consolidate around this area, or maybe we will break the support and we will look forward for that sale. But don't worry, because I will be updating you almost every day. As long as the market is opening that day, I'll be here to assist you with my daily analysis. This is actually the view, my view, and you can compare that with your views also. I think this was not right. The right one was here. So now we are actually on Nasdaq. Nasdaq. What's really happening on Nasdaq? You saw that Nasdaq was actually pushing to the upside for quite some time, and I've shown you that you can go on my previous analysis. So what's really happening now is we are going to go very closer and see what's really happening. Yes, we did smash, or they did smash this actually in the group. What's really happening is, I saw someone said, Kenzo, the market is showing us the sell. You know what? I don't really like to guess when it comes to the market because guessing never gives me some profits. So I rather focus on the structure. If maybe the market was creating something like it's trying to go lower, we see that. We both see that, guys. We are all analyzers. We've been trading for quite some time. But the problem with me is I can't just say, when I see that the market is been respecting and it's not below this support area, and I start to say, yeah, I see a sell. No, you're just guessing. Even though the market can react the way you think, maybe the way you guessed, it doesn't mean like that you knew. The best way is to say things like, I can say, now we see a breakout from the structure that I see. The market broke out of the support. That's why I see a support. That's why I was continuing to say, yes, we were on an uptrend. And I can't just change that immediately and say, when the market is still here, and say, now we are on a downtrend. No, it doesn't really make sense. So now I can say, yes, we see the breakout. We saw the breakout, and we also did smash that sell. Simple as that. We saw a breakout. The market was aggressively pushing lower. And guess what? We did take that sell, and my people are doing what? Are smiling. Simple as that. So that's what we have. But what I see here is, I'm expecting the market to actually reverse, maybe to play around, because the market won't just keep selling non-stop. So even on here, even on Nasdaq, we can see that the market gave us something there. So we're going to use that as our first fresh support area. So where the market is going to reach, I don't know, maybe I don't know if it's going to reach this area, but it might. Hey, that's far, but it's possible. But what I know is the market will just create something for us, and we're going to use that, right? We're going to use that as a resistance. We don't know where it's going to reach, but whatever that the market is going to create, we're just going to wait and see. This is our support area that I'm waiting to see it broken. I want the market to break this so that we can continue selling. Why? Because now it seems like we are actually on a downtrend. The market is giving us a downtrend, and we expecting to do what? To actually sell. And if you checked, you see the market is doing what here? It's trying to push the upside. So there is a chance that this downtrend might be short-lived. Why, Kenzo? Why this downtrend might be short-lived? Because if we check DXY, we just reached an area that we can say it's a stronger resistance. So there is a chance. Let me just go maybe on a weekly time frame. The market can actually start to push lower, and it's possible, and everyone's still confused about the downtrends, then the market can do its thing. Just look at this. The whole weeks, this thing was just pushing to the upside. But if you check, if the whole weeks it was pushing to the upside, it means it was going in the same direction with Nasdaq, because Nasdaq was also pushing to the upside. Let's go on Nasdaq. Nasdaq was also pushing to the upside. We just see the breakout now. So which means there is a chance that, yes, even Nasdaq can actually change the direction, or we can say DXY can reach this area and start to sell. Look what happened here. The market sold here. We can say the market sold here. And now I can't say the market sold, but there is a chance for the market to do what? To also do the same thing. That is also possible. But I can't say it's going to happen. We will just wait for the market to do its thing because that it's very important for us to check. So for Nasdaq, we are still actually aggressively, the market was pushing to the upside. Maybe the market will reach this zone, whatever. The market will always give us something, but we don't really have to guess anything. Anyways, this is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. I will see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. You're always watching my videos, but you don't really subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you very much. I will see you on weekend. Bye.